Hi everyone, my name is Rachel, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I make scrapbooking cross videos and also do live scrap and chats every month. I hope you enjoy my little corner of the big crafty world, and if you'd like to watch more, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to always know when I have a new video. If you could also give me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Alright everyone, let's start scrapping!
Hey everyone, so I am doing this layout during a crop, so I don't have an introduction. I am using Daydream. I'm like, what on earth was this called? Daydream from Cocoa Vanilla, and I'm just cutting some paper. I'm not really paying attention to like a certain size or anything. I just want a big chunk. So I've got that dark blue paper and then the multicolored rainbow paper, which you actually aren't going to see a lot of once I get the photos down and everything, but I just like the tiny bits of multicolor. And then from the piece of paper that comes with all sorts of cut-aparts, I did cut out this watercolor looking rainbow diagonal stripe piece as well. And I think those are going to be my three main chunks of paper, although am I going to map my photo? It's been a minute since I actually made this layout. You haven't seen a video from me in a week or two. I moved, finally, after a year of ridiculousness. So I'm in my new space. This layout was made at my old space, but I'm doing the voiceover here in my new scrapbook area. If you have been following me on Instagram, I've been doing a couple of stories about the setup. I haven't done one in a while, so they wouldn't be available to see right now. I did go ahead and trim out that wood grain 3x4 journaling card, and that's where my journaling is going to live. I'm liking the way this is looking. The background piece is actually from something consortium. It's a whole pad of wood grain paper, and I like this one that had the hint of blue to it. My nephew is wearing blue in the photo, and there's blue in Daydream, so to me it made sense for these two lines to work together. Now, I am working on I'm working on an older challenge, but as I said, I made this layout a while ago, so I don't think that challenge is active anymore. But if you are a follower of My Little Scrapbook Store, they do still have going on for one more week their Camp Scraps a Lot online crop. So if you still want to join in the challenges, I'll put the link to the online crop Facebook page down below in the description box. And if you want to join in for the last week and try to join some of the challenges, you are more than welcome. I decided against matting the photos. Now that I see it, I remember, no, in fact, I did not mat the photos. So these are photos of my housemate and her son, whom I refer to as my nephew. They got mother-son tattoos of bees, in case I don't know if you guys can see what that is. And it's so funny because people are like, and you didn't get one too? I'm like, first of all, if I was going to get a tattoo, it sure as heck would not be a bee. I'm not a big fan of bugs. And also, at the time they got these, I was undergoing cancer treatment, so I didn't think getting a tattoo was a good idea. So, and they asked me, and they would have been more than welcoming for me to have one as well. I've always said there isn't anything I necessarily love that much that I'm willing to put it on my body for the rest of my life. So I'm not a big, huge tattoo person, so it's just not something I really needed to do. So that's the story. So I've got my photos and my papers all laid down, including my journaling spot, and I've picked these two stickers for the title, and I'm actually going to spell the word tattoos wrong. These are Amy Tangerine Picnic in the Park. I think they're called Life is Lovely. I do know they're still available at the smaller ones are still available at My Little Scrapbook Store because I buy them basically every time I shop there. So I spelled it Tottoos, T-O-T-T-O-O-S. I was so concerned with making sure I had the right number of T's and O's that I added an extra O. If you stay until the end of the video, the photo at the end, I did realize that I misspelled it and I spelled it correctly. For the word mother and son, I used a larger blue. That came out with Indigo and Ivy from Pink Paisley, so that's a much older thicker. I don't think those are available anywhere anymore. And then the ampersand actually came from a really old set of stickers by, oh no, that came from that set. I used another layout. I used an ampersand from an old sticker set, but not this one. My brain, okay. So I've started decorating, and I added that little moth sticker at the top along with the little tab sticker. And then I start adding this corduroy puffy heart, which is so super cute. And I start with liquid glue, forgetting it actually works better with dry glue. Now, in her new collection these days, I believe they are gold puffy hearts or gold puffy stars. I can't remember which. I had enough of these from Daydream that I didn't feel I needed to get more puffy fabric things from these days. So I'm just going to use the ones from Daydream. But they definitely work better with a dry adhesive versus a wet adhesive. So I'm looking at the 6x12 stickers, seeing if any of the word and phrase stickers will work, and I add 3 phrases right to the right of the journaling, but I think one of them is in 2 parts. Yes, so it's 3 phrases but 4 stickers. And now I'm going to go through the die cuts. I think I'm going to cut away from this or not, who knows. One of the things is a lot of the die cuts were actually still in their like paper containers, not containers, like you had to punch them out, almost like a punch out versus a die cut. I don't know if that was an error from the manufacturer or if that's how they all came. And then I had to reset my ATG, so that's always super fun. And now what I did is that circular die cut, I just trimmed it so I could tuck it behind my photo and then replace the moth and then the little phrase sticker I have up at the top there. And then I'm going to be very, very happy with these cork hearts, which are from, oh my gosh, I think they're Pretty Little Studio, but they're from several years ago, and I finally used up the last 3 hearts. And so I was supremely happy with that. I was like, yay, I used up an entire package of something, woohoo! So that was my little joy dance of empty package. And so I've got that all set, and what is it time to do now? I'm so sorry. Like I said, I made this layout a couple weeks ago, and my brain is not necessarily connecting exactly what it is I did for this layout. I have got these stickers, and these are actually new, and they are also from Pretty Little Studio, which is kind of funny, which makes sense because they're the same shape of wonky heart, and I'm just tucking those behind a couple of the cork hearts. And I just like the, well, actually, I tucked them behind all 3. Well, there you go. I like the layer. I like to layer things upon things that are similar. So you just get like a dimensional look to them. And then it is enamel dot time. I'm adding a white, a peachy, pink color, and then a yellow. So I add that in 3 of my embellishment areas. And if you hear the tap dancing, my dog believes it is in fact time for me to feed her dinner. It is not in fact time for me to feed her dinner at all. Wow, I really could have edited more out of this than I did. I apologize, folks. But here I have my Jenny B Blue Shimmer's Mist, and I am just sprinkling that in the same 3 areas. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling. Lately, I've been journaling with this gray pen, and I picked it up on Amazon. I picked up the 3-pack. I think you can also buy them separately. It is the Graphic, that's Graphic line marker. And the one I'm using is the thicker one. It's a 0.5. I also have a 0.1 and a 0.3. But I find with the lighter gray color that it is, I prefer the thicker line. So I am just looking at my layout. I still haven't realized I spelled the name wrong. I will realize that, and as I said, in the final photos, that is correct. I'm just kind of taking a look, seeing if I need to add anything else. I'm showing the people who I'm cropping with, and I decide, you know, this is my layout. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye!